this again. Yeah, I'll do it again because I know you heard this last week.
Gain weight?
Yeah, so let's do this. Imagine you're the president of Coke. You remember this from last week? You're the president of Coca-Cola. And you call in the president of Diet Coke. And you close all the doors. You say, Mr. Smith, you're president of Diet Coke. And you look both ways, make sure nobody's listening. Is there any research, any study that you've done or that you know of that shows that Diet Coke helps you lose even 1 pound? Wouldn't you, as the new president of Coke, wouldn't you want to know the answer to that? Okay? Now the president of Diet Coke is looking you in the eye, and you could fire him if you want to. Now what could he answer? He's only got a couple of possible answers. You ask him. Here's your question, right? We sell a diet drink called Diet Coke, correct? And here's the president of Diet Coke. You're the new president of Coke. You just want to know a question. Is there any research that shows that Diet Coke helps you lose even an ounce? What could he answer? What are the possible answers? He could say, I have no idea. I never thought of that. You got to fire him right away. This guy's not bright enough to be driving him around. He needs somebody to drive him home because he's not smart enough to be behind the wheel. Or he could say, yep, there's a lot of research that shows that Diet Coke help people lose weight. He could say that, couldn't he? What do you think the chances are that that's the truth? If that were true, how many ads do you think you would have seen for that study? It would be in Walmart, in 7-Eleven, in Smith's, every grocery store, village, Middlesex, town, and borough, right? Have you seen anything like that? Why?
It's not true.
Because Diet Coke don't make you lose any weight.
Okay, let me rephrase my question.
No, wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer. So Diet Coke doesn't help you lose any weight. Isn't it artificially sweetened? So if we took mice and fed one group Coke, regular sugar Coke, right? And the other group Diet Coke, which group is heavier after 6 months?
Probably the Diet Coke.
How can that be? How can we explain that? How can that possibly be? Your brain says, I see you're giving me a Diet Coke today, and you're not giving me the calories I'm supposed to get with this Diet Coke. No problem, I'll get you on the upside. And so your brain says later, I'm eating a bite of cheesecake, but she owes me about 240 calories of Diet Coke calories. I think I'll take 300 because she tried to trick me. What happens to mice if you just add a little saccharin, a little artificial sweetener to their water? They get fatter. In America, if you just go out and ask people how many Diet Cokes a day they drink, what happens? The more they drink, the heavier they are. So, do you think that I want you to put artificial sweeteners in your yogurt?
No. But what I would like you to tell me is, how do you make the yogurt sweet?
You can't. If you want to eat sweets, that's a really good question. People are saying, Dr. Rutledge, you annoying little man. Not only did you tell me I can't smoke cigarettes, but you said I can't smoke cigars either. They're both bad. Coca-Cola and sugar is bad for you, and so is Diet Coke. Okay? What you would like is for me to make Brussels sprouts taste good.
Well, I like Brussels sprouts. I just don't like plain
Well,
yogurt.
you are alone in that. No, I like Brussels sprouts too. But do you think they sell as many Brussels sprouts as they do M&Ms? Because people like candy and sweets. And do you think they sell as many plain yogurts as they do Yoplait? No. People want sweets. But that's different from saying that I recommend it. There's no question that bad things are sometimes attractive. Okay? I want to drink until I pass out. And Dr. Rutledge, how do I do that? I want you to tell me how I can do that. Well, I want to smoke cigarettes. I want to drink coffee. I want to drink soda pop. And I want something that's sweet. Well, I'm sorry. If you do that, you're going to be heavy, unfortunately. And even if you don't do that, you're still going to be heavy, but the sugar and diet foods will make you heavier. Now, people get confused. This is subtle, so listen closely and see if I can explain this. If you take sweets and or diet foods, you'll get heavier. But by withdrawing them from your diet, will it fix your weight? No. Why? Because you can break a car with a hammer, but it's hard to fix a car with a hammer. So sugar and diet drinks break your metabolism and make you heavy. But withdrawing them and eating a vegetarian diet doesn't fix that broken car. It still remains broken.
What if you added fruit? Are you allowed to have pineapple?
Well, remember the foundation of our diet principles. Healthy, fresh blueberries, raspberries, cut up watermelon. Those are wonderful
Can they
things.
be added to the yogurt to
Sure,
sweeten
if
it up?
yeah, then you've got sour milk and a blueberry. And if that's good for you, that's okay with me.
Well, I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah, but
what about stevia?
And stevia is a new trick on the market. As far as we know, no attempt to trick the brain has been successful. Now, stevia hasn't been researched as much as these other chemicals. But again, imagine you're the president of Equal. You know, the artificial sweetener Equal. Okay? Have you seen any ads for Equal that says it helps you lose a pound? Have you seen any ads for stevia that says it helps you lose even 1 pound if you eat it for 10 years, day and night? No. Why?
It doesn't work for the weight loss, but
Well, then why are you eating it?
it's sweet.
Well, you can. It will help you gain weight. That's the research. If it didn't, if it helped you lose a pound or keep from gaining 10 pounds, that would be plastered. You'd see airplanes pulling that behind them. You'd see it on the Super Bowl ads. It would have been the sponsor of the Lost final episode. Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie would have it painted on their forehead. If it made even a hint of weight loss, it doesn't.
There'd be restaurants made out of that.
Amen. You would see it everywhere, in every McDonald's. Here, have the stevia taste sweetened Coke.
But even though it's not going to help you lose weight, would it be okay to use a little bit, like you would use sugar, or should you just use sugar then?
You shouldn't use either one. Both are poisonous and will make you fat. So you can do whatever you want. In other words, if you feel driven to have sugar, you can have sugar. If you feel driven to have artificially sweetened, both of those are absolutely guaranteed to ruin your metabolism and make you fat. So you can have that. I don't care, but it will hurt you. It's like, change everything you just said and say cigarettes. Could I have just a few cigarettes? Could I have a pipe? Could I dip snuff? Could I chew tobacco? And I said no, and no, and no. And what part of no for sugar and artificial sweeteners do we not understand? Now, can you eat blueberries? You didn't ask me that. Blueberries. Can you eat an apple? Can you have a banana? All you want. All the Brussels sprouts you want. So you get an urge for artificially sweetened yogurt,
Oh, it is Brussels sprout.
have a Brussels sprout. And if you have sugar or you have a diet drink, you're going to be taking a hammer to your car, a sledgehammer to your car, and you can't ever straighten it out again. We don't know how to fix a broken metabolism. Trish.
Hello.
Something to eat? Like something to drink? Some blueberries?
Does that have to do with, I have a problem staying awake. You mentioned, is it because I'm over so fat? I get where I could just pass out.
Yeah, maybe
I
sleep
have to pull
apnea.
over, I cannot
Yeah,
drive.
it could be called sleep apnea.
Or if I turn on the TV, I get like that.
Yeah.